Greetings from the Humongous, the Lord Humongous, the warrior of the wasteland, the Ayatollah of rock and roller!
Hey guys, what's going on? Can y'all hear me pretty good? Or pretty well, I should say.
Hey Bob, I'm looking at what Jack was talking about.
Yes, Vape Girl. Karen did do the intro for that, and I can't thank her enough because it really does fucking just kick ass. Hey, Kirk and Destrad. Glad you could make it out. And let's go ahead and switch over to the main screen. There we go, and there I am. What's up, guys? It's Friday. I'm Killer Greg. Thank you for coming out to the show, and let's have a vape, let's relax, and let's take it easy tonight. Oh, I'm so glad it's Friday. I had a half day today, but I had some stuff I had to do in the house. But still, we have a nice 3-day weekend coming up, and it'll be really nice. I'm looking forward to it. I've got my old standby. Well, not my old standby. My recently has become my old standby. The Tayfun GT on the black Chiyu that I got a couple weeks ago, working very nicely, nice and seamless. Sorry about the focus, but nice and seamless. 23mm mod. I have the last of my Adirondack Delta. I have other stuff, but that was the last of that particular bottle, and I'm really enjoying it. I think I will right now. Thanks, 3Dog. I actually, it took me a while to find something like the Black Chiyu clone, and I mean, 23mm mods are not the most common thing right now. A lot of them are 22mm in diameter. I didn't like how I have a Nemesis, which is 22 millimeters. And I didn't care for how even just that half a millimeter hang off on either side that it did with the Teflon, it threw me off. I didn't care for it. And but it looks much nicer on the GU. And while all clones do have their things, this one's got kind of a wonky lock ring that will slowly work itself loose and cause it to basically lock without you even knowing it. Either that or the lock ring gets so tight that when you try and unlock it, it unscrews everything. So, but like I said, it's a clone. It was $23.74, and it looks fantastic. And if I ever needed something with it, it's actually got airflow control on it too. As does the Nemesis. Just never had to use it. Yeah, I've also got my Nemesis with a an IGO W on it that's drilled out to 1/16 of an inch dual coil, and I've got just two simple 28 gauge microcoils at about it averages out to be about 0.6 ohms, which for me is great. I don't like things that are too hot. And also, I'm not stressing my battery at all. I've got a Sony VTC5 in here. Actually, you know what? No, I don't. I've got my Panasonic in here, which is still plenty within those limits. And this has actually been a very nice vape lately. I've got a new flavor. I ordered some Gremlin juice a couple weeks ago, and I got it in this week, and or I ordered it last week. And he sent me a sample of something called VMT. It's a blend of vanilla, mint, and tobacco. And holy shit, in about 3 days, I mean, I've got the Typhon too, and I use that a lot, but in 3 days dripping, I've gone through that much of a 15 ml sample bottle that he gave me, and this shit is really good. And it burns nice and clean too. The cotton is not getting all funky and dark and everything, and the coils, I can still see each individual coil when I look down through the drip tip, which for a lot of tobaccos, and even vanillas too, it doesn't generally do that, but this one is vaping so incredibly clean that I haven't had to change the cotton in about 4 days, which is very nice. Whoever last week suggested to my wife ordering the blueberry from, I can't remember the name of the blueberry, yeah, I don't remember the name of the juice, but it was from Esteem Studios. She is a very big fan of it. It is excellent, so thank you very much for that recommendation. I can't remember your name, but I hope you're watching because it's awesome for her. I don't care for blueberry very much. And she ordered the sampler pack, and they actually sent her another one to try, so which was very cool. And they have these 15 ml bottles that are glass drippers, which is, you don't see that too often, but they're cute, as she said. She said adorable. Hey Fiery, how you doing? I'm not a huge Vapor Age. I'm not a huge vanilla custard or even really vanilla fan all that much. There's only 2 juices that I found that I care for that have vanilla in them, and that's the, well, actually I guess 3 now, but they're more in the background type vanilla, like this vanilla mint tobacco from Gremlin Juice. He also makes one called Very Cherry Vanilla, which is a sweet cherry with some vanilla, and just not a lot of vanilla, but just enough to soften the cherries. And then Adirondack's Stanwix is fucking phenomenal, and I went through about half a bottle of that shit in about 3 days, just chain vaping it. It's so good. You see, Wicked, I'm not a huge fan of the Placid. I don't know what it is about it. I know it's one of his bestsellers, and so many people love that juice. I'm just not really a huge fan of it. But I know that it's a lot of people love it, and for good reason. I'm just not one of them. But I like, from Adirondack, I mean, grape juice is my all-time favorite. The Delta, which is a watermelon strawberry, and his Stanwick, which is the chocolate vanilla tobacco, are just fantastic. And my wife really likes his butterscotch candy, which tastes just like one of those little yellow discs that your grandma used to keep in her purse. And the cinnamon bun is excellent. It was not her favorite one because it had a little too much icing for her, but a lot of people love it and think it's one of the best out there. It's very good, it's just a little too much icing for something that she wants to use all the time. Guys, I wanted to let you know, I just saw it fly over my head, but I've got some coupon codes going tonight. As usual during the show, Adirondack does his 20% off coupon. Giant Vapes has a coupon that's good until midnight Eastern. It's 10% off the entire store. Gremlin Juice, of course, has his standard 20% off everything code that's good until midnight Pacific time. And then Zulu Vape is doing something special for you guys just for Memorial Days. Well, not just for you guys, for everybody. But it's Memorial Day sale. It's 30% all juice until Monday. Which is fucking amazing. You can go out there and get some of our vanilla custard with or without the cinnamon, the sunshine, gosh, so many other flavors that she's got. The blueberry waffles, I think, that is really good. Tropical Poison, Eruption, whatever you like. Just go get some and get it for 30% off. That's a hell of a deal. I didn't see. He didn't tell me anything about a sale. Well, Gremlin may also have a sale too. I don't have the chance to look at Facebook right now, but his page, I think, may have a sale going on that's good through Memorial Day. So, I know he does sales a lot for all different types of holidays, so if you're interested in Gremlin Juice, go look at his Facebook page. I'll see if I think I have the link. Yeah, of course I do. Because I'm prepared. There, go check out Gremlin Juice's Facebook page, and he might just have a sale going on for the weekend. Of course, I mentioned Giant Vapes earlier. They're run by one of our hosts here on Wednesday night, Mike the Hill Giant. Amazing company. They sell juice from everywhere. They've got so many freaking juices, I can't even begin to name them. He's got some rebuilding stuff, but his main thing is juices. He's got some huge names like he's got Allison Vapeland, he's got Five Ponds, he's got Jimmy the Juice Man, Neckbeard Juice, of course, Derp Sauce. That way, Derp Sauce is the only place you can get Derp Sauce is at Giant Vapes, and just so many juices that he has. Yeah, there you go, Vape Girl. Use the code MEM15 at the checkout for 15% off your purchase through Monday, May 26th. Awesome, thank you very much, Vape Girl. But until midnight Pacific time tonight, you can actually use my code and get 20% off. So, if you don't make it during my show, you can always go to his Facebook page, grab that coupon code, and no, he does not let you use that coupons. Just enjoying a vape because it's Friday and I'm relaxed. And I'm glad to be able to hang out with you guys. No vaping chippy. From Giant Vapes, he sells them from a central location. It ships from Rhode Island. He gets all that stuff into his warehouse and he will pack up your box and ship it from one place. So your whole order will come from one place. And they've got free shipping up to $75, and then over 75 is free priority, and then over I think $250 is free express shipping. And they do ship some things or to some international addresses. I'm not exactly sure which locations he does, but I know he does some international. As does Zulu Vape. Zulu Vape does several different countries that she will ship to. Also, don't forget about Giant Vapes. If you're not part of his Giants Club, it would behoove you to get in on that. What it is, it's his members club, and to join it, just sign up for the account. It's the only thing you really need to do. You get the club. You get 10 points for every dollar you spend, and it's a rewards. It's like a rewards program. And what's also very cool is for this entire weekend, until 11:59 p.m. Memorial of Memorial Day, all purchases get double points. And any new customer referrals that you give out, and there's a link on that Giants Club page that I linked, you will actually get double reward points as well. And for every person that signs up and orders something, you get 500 points. Well, for this weekend, you get 1,000 points. And he's got the listings of what the points are good for, how much of a store credit you can get. But that's a lot towards some good stuff. And hey, free money. And all you gotta do is tell people to go buy shit. So go get some of that. And while you're there, when you sign up, you also get his newsletter where he gives out all the information on all the sales or any upcoming juices that he's getting in. You can get in, or especially that Jimmy the Juice Man, you can get in right when they come out. So go get you some Giant Vapes. Well, Discordia, awesome. I haven't gotten any WoW trading cards, but I have gotten several Magic trading cards, and I think I may have gotten a Yu-Gi-Oh! Once. I don't remember. But I get a lot of Magic the Gathering. I haven't got any WoW cards, though. Well, Three Dog, I am in the club. So maybe that's where this came from. I joined the Giant Vapes Club and I grew a beard. Also with Gremlin Juice, make sure if you order something from Gremlin Juice, please make sure you mention something in comments. If you want to try a flavor you're not sure about ordering, mention that in the comments and ask for a sample flavor or a sample of a flavor, and he will almost always. He's throwing stuff in. He used to do them all the time, but now I think you've got to ask if you want to sample. And by all means, ask him. He loves letting people try his stuff. Because I'm pretty sure that if you try it, you're going to like it and you're going to buy it. So that's why he does it. And he's probably kicking my ass right now. I agree, Happier, to get that very cherry vanilla. Also, I've been told by several people that his custard is up there with Grant's, and I've heard it's really, really good. Once again, I don't like custards, but I've heard it's really, really good. But yeah, definitely get. My favorite from them is the very cherry vanilla. I also like his purple gremlin, which is grape, which is a different grape than Adirondacks. It's more of a candy style, but it's also got a bubblegum flavor. So it's like that old Big League Chew red or the Bubblicious grape ones. A Big League Chew purple, the grape flavor, I guess. It's really, really good. The pink sunburst wasn't too bad. I liked it better after it steeped for a bit. But he just came out with his red and orange sunburst, I believe. He's finishing off the standard red pack of Starburst flavors. He also sent me. No, we paid for this one. I haven't tried this yet, but it's called Fruit Stick. It's a summertime fruit blend. I haven't tried it yet, but let me see what it smells like. It definitely smells candy-ish. Got some cherry in there, a little bit of orange. It smells really good. I'm gonna probably do that one after I finish up this bottle of VMT. I also ordered a bottle of Gummy Troll, which of course is his gummy flavor. Smells like gummy raspberries. No, you know what that smells like? It smells like cherry Bubblicious. Like, or the red Bubblicious flavor. Yeah, there's such a thing. I used to have it. Maybe it's fruit punch. Maybe it's fruit punch. Either way, it's the red pack of Bubblicious or bubblegum or whatever, but holy shit, it smells like that. It's got a raspberry flavor to it, but that's what it smells like to me. It smells pretty good. And of course, I also got a bottle of the White Gremlin there, which is a white cake with berry filling. Excellent stuff. Excellent, excellent stuff. Alright, well, it's almost 8:30. I think I'm behind a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and do a giveaway. But first, before I do my giveaways, I have some rules. Rule number 1, if you don't send your form in within 24 hours, you automatically forfeit your winnings. Sorry guys, get those forms in quick. It's not that difficult. Please, if you have any problems, let us know in chat, and we'll definitely help you out with that. But get them in within 24 hours, or you will forfeit your prize. 1 win per person per show, unless there's a special giveaway, and I will let you know if there's a special giveaway. If you don't say something in chat within 1 minute of me rolling and picking your name, I'm going to re-roll. I apologize, but I can't wait around forever, and neither can the other fine people in the chat room. So we just want to keep things moving. So if you win something, let me know in the room that you like it, or if you want to pass, or just let me know in the room that you're paying attention and that you would accept it or don't accept it. If you piff or pass on a win, I'm going to re-roll. I don't allow you to pick somebody to piff it to, just because I want to keep it as fair as humanly possible for everybody. So if you piff or pass, I'm going to re-roll. All the giveaways are US only unless otherwise stated, and the otherwise stated would be Zulu Vape and Giant Vapes. Both of those do some international shipping. Giveaways can take some time, guys, so give it 4 weeks before you start worrying about where your wins are. But if it has been a good amount of time, let us know. Just send an email over on the vapeon.tv page. There's a contact address that you can send emails to, and we'll take a look at it. You can only win once per sponsor every 4 shows. So, for example, if you won Gremlin Juice tonight, you wouldn't be able to win Gremlin Juice for another 3 weeks. But on that 4th week, you can win again. However, if you win Gremlin Juice tonight, you can still win one of the other vendors, one of the other sponsors' giveaways the next week. So that's kind of how that works. And of course, my rule number 8, and it's the most important rule. Well, yeah, it's probably the most important rule. Don't be a dick. Just be cool. It's Friday night. We're here to have a good time. Drink a beer, have a vape, listen to music, shoot the shit, all that stuff. So don't be a dick. So let's go ahead and do a giveaway. There's me again. Beer. Let's go ahead and refresh the room. And the first, who the hell are we giving stuff away from? We got a bunch of good stuff tonight, guys. Let's go ahead and let's do a Gremlin Juice giveaway. We've been talking a lot about them, so let's go ahead and give away things from Gremlin Juice. How about that? So, let me refresh the room again. And make sure I grab everything. Right down at the bottom. Toss it into the randomizer. Take that out. Okay, let's go ahead and roll this and find out who wins this $10 gift certificate, or $10 credit, I should say. It's a $10 store credit on GremlinJuice.com. So here we go. Discordia. Discordia, you just won yourself a $10 store credit over at GremlinJuice.com. You just said you got some stuff from there and you really liked it. Would you like a $10 store credit? You'd like to piff. Alright. Is that better, Karen? Let me move it around a little bit. Mike is cutting out. Okay, that's good. Maybe it was just staticky or something. Alright, Discordia. Oh, you did win one. Oh, I didn't even check. That's my fault. Okay. Alright, well, thank you for piffing. No, Discordia. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll it. So, let me go over here and go down to the bottom and hit again. Slim 72. Let me... Nope, you're good. Slim 72. You are eligible for Gremlin Juice, so Slim 72 would you like a $10 gift certificate over, or $10 store credit over at Gremlin Juice? Tiff, please. Alrighty. Well, for this, I'm going to go ahead and refresh the room again. Just to make sure anybody new. Oops. Just to make sure I catch anybody new that came in. Okay. Oops. Of course, it's not going to let me select everybody. There we go. Alright. Oops. Clean up the list a little bit, take myself out, take chatters out, and re-roll for this $10 gift credit or store credit over at gremlinjuice.com. Mad Maddie, would you like a $10 gift or send $10 store credit over at a Memorial Day? I'm gonna try. Half bearded. I'm gonna try and get it to him tonight. So he may get it added to your account already. Mad Maddie, please let me know in the room if you'd like it. Alright, Mad Maddie, what I need you to do is head over to gremlinjuice.com, and if you've never shopped there before, please go ahead and make an account, just like you're going to be shopping there. And then once you do that, I need you to please go over to the vapon.tv winners form and fill that out. And the only thing I need is your Vaughn screen name, just the one you're using now, and I will need your email address that you used to sign up with over on gremlinjuice.com. I just need those two things. You don't have to pick out a juice. You don't have to pick out. You don't have to give me your address or anything like that. Just your email address that you used over on Gremlin Juice, and I'll get that sent over to Rich, and he will apply that credit to your account directly. You won't get a code or anything like that through email. Just after he does it, you'll be able to go there and you get $10 free. So congratulations to Mad Maddie. That's a very, very cool win. Let's go back over here and let's write you down. So how's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing pretty good. I have, as I mentioned before, my bosses, they do the Beer of the Month Club for us. And this month I got to pick two, and I got this one. It's a style I've never tried before. It's called Lucid Brewing out of Minnetonka, Minnesota, and it's called Silo. It's a Saison, which I don't know what the hell type of beer that is. I've never had one before. I don't know much about it. It's pretty good. It's different from what I usually drink. I like darker beers, like real, not over malty, but a more malty presence to it. This one is, it's got that bite, almost like a strong wheat beer. It's pretty good though. And it's nice and wet on the way down. So did anybody get any good vape mail this week? I mentioned before that I got some Gremlin Juice. Wife got a bunch of stuff from East Team Studios and where? And Vape Dudes. Yeah, she ordered a bunch of stuff from Vape Dudes. She's a big fan of some of their flavors. Beta Morph Coconut. Oh, you got vape mail arrived Tuesday. It's that Stingray, isn't it, Wicked? Oh, nice. A GP Paps. How doing? Heisenberg from Planet Vape. Very nice. All the supplies to build a dual 2650 mod. Wow. Very nice. That'll be awesome to see. $120 from Doc Bailey's. A Fogger version 4. Yeah, I just actually learned. I've known about them for a while. I've never really looked at them too much until I was talking to Shane from Adirondack earlier, and he mentioned the Fogger V4, and I took a look at it, and it looks very similar to like a similar in style to a dual coil K-Fun, which are good vapes. They're excellent vapes. They're one of my favorite things to vape. Right now, I'm on my Typhon. I find it a little bit easier to build on. I also find it a little bit. I don't have any of the leaking issues, which are rare in the K-Phone, but they happen. And this is a hell of a lot easier to fill. This to fill is so much like filling a Pro Tank. You turn it upside down, you unscrew the bottom, you fill it up to the O-ring, you put the top back on, you screw it on, you turn it over, and you're good to go. It wicks great. I've just got cotton in here on a 0.8 build, 0.8 ohm build, just with some cotton in here, and it's fantastic. I can't. No, it's the Typhon GT Juice Moose. That one. It's the big one. The GS is the little one. But this is the GT. It's a clone. Yes, I'm cheap, but it works. And if I could, well, no, my wife is cheap. She bought it for me, but I would have bought the clone too. Actually, I probably wouldn't have bought this at all because people had moved on past the Typhon onto the K-Phones, and really they kind of came out around the same time. The Typhon a little bit sooner, but it was taken over quickly by the popularity of the K-Phone, and for good reason. The K-Phones are awesome, but I have to say I kind of like the Typhon better. I really do. Juice Moose, I don't remember the name of the store where I got mine, but if you go to Angel Cigs, yes, it's a Chinese company, but it's not Fast Tech, and they do ship from LA. So that's where I got this Chiyu mod from. And it shipped, I think I got it in 5 days from LA, which is pretty good for a company like that, but it's angel6.com. And they've got the Typhon clone for $25. But yeah, if I could afford the legit pieces, I would absolutely order them. But I can't, so I don't. But I still like to have them. I have no problem with clones. I don't like that it has all the logos and shit on it. I wish it didn't have the logos. And I know there's some places where you can get mods and some atomizers that don't have the logos if they're available. But if they're not available, you deal with it. But yeah, Angel 6 is good people. It was kind of a test order from them because I wasn't sure how well it was going to do, but they did pretty well. And it vapes like a dream. The airflow is just right for me. Not too tight, not too loose, and I don't have the leaking issues. And like I said, it's so easy to fill. My K-Phone has been kind of collecting dust, which I feel bad, but not really because this is just that good. Gypsy Gen, either this, the Typhon GT, or even the K-Phone. Both are great tanks to learn how to build on. They're both single coil. I wish they had holes in the post, but they don't, which is not a huge deal. You just wrap it around and screw the post down, and it's pretty easy to work on. But a lot of people will tell you the K-Phone, which is, I would recommend that to a new person who is learning how to build. I might have to say the Typhon maybe a little less frustration sometimes, but that doesn't mean you're going to have those same frustrations. So. Yeah. I sent one of my K-Phone clones to Darkmoon Dreamer, and she's losing her damn mind trying to get it to fill right without leaking all over the damn place. And I haven't had the chance to sit down with her and show her my way of doing it, but I will eventually, because it is a very excellent vape. It really, really is. And the one I sent her actually has the adjustable airflow, so. Yeah, and also, Gypsy, if you can rebuild on a Pro Tank or an EVOD, one of the single coil ones especially, you can rebuild any one of these. So, yep, Ghost, that's exactly what I do. Yeah, Laura, the flavor on this Typhon is just about equal, if not equal, to the K-Phone flavor. At the same the same resistance of the coil, same wicking material, same juice. I'd say they're damn near identical. The only issue is it's 23 millimeters, and that might not fit on. It doesn't fit on a lot of really popular mechanical mods. If you're going to use it on a mechanical mod, if you're going to use it on like an MVP or an SVD, which are very possible as long as you build your coils above 1.5, it'll probably work just great. I had an SVD until my wife stole it. Well, I did. She didn't steal it. I kind of donated it to her. Oh, can you bring it to me? Well, here, she got a wrap for it. She got the wrap on Sam's show. Let me see if I can, without having to. Hey, sweet, I can do it without unplugging. All right, the wrap on this one. She's got a Pro Tank Mini on here. But that's what it looks like. She won this wrap on Sam's show on Hot Juice in Your Mouth on Saturday nights, and I think it looks really fucking awesome. It's kind of like, sort of like the real Japanese style tattoos, the backgrounds of Rokoi and things like that, or something like that. And of course, he also sends the vinyl to go on the other tube of the SVD as well. She's using the short tube, but it looks really nice, and it protects the mod, and I had it all. It was all kinds of banged up and scratched and whatnot, and it made it look much nicer. Hey Jake, how you doing, man? Glad you could come out. Here's to you. Hey Jake, I've got a question for you. Two questions actually. But first, in your patchouli vanilla flavoring, it's good, but to you, what does the patchouli taste like? I'm just really curious on what you think the patchouli flavor tastes like. Because it's good, but it's nothing I've ever tasted before. The vanilla in it is amazing, and it's a very obvious vanilla. But the other flavor in there, I can't place it. I don't know what patchouli tastes like. Oh, thank you, Discordia. I really like this band, and not a lot of people have ever heard of them. Almost an airy, perfumey, light flavor. I'll tell you now, and I can't say she's wrong, but I really, really like it. She said, my wife says it tastes like pickles, like a pickles and ice cream float. But I really like it. I like pickles, though. What am I gonna say? It doesn't taste like pickles, but when she says it, I can say. She says it tastes like a pickle juice float, but I couldn't put it down. I used it for like 2 days straight in the dripper, and really the only reason I stopped using it was because I got this vanilla mint tobacco that I had that I wanted to try. Prego juice. Yeah. But it's good. It's good, man. She says it's crazy accurate that you should call it pickles and cream. I don't know. Don't call it pickles and cream because you'll never sell it again. You should just call it "This is fucking awesome," and you should really try it. And just don't tell people what it tastes like. Or sell it under 2 different names. Say it's fucking pickle. Yeah, I mixed it from the concentrate. It's not. I don't think it tastes really like pickles. No, I don't. But when she says it, I can sort of see it. But, yeah, I mixed it from the concentrate at about, if I can remember right, about 7.5%. ETOH? Is that ethyl maltol? I don't know what ETOH means. Ethyl alcohol. Oh, okay. Let the alcohol come out of it. Yeah. Yeah, and Tara said that it is by far, hands down, the best straight up vanilla flavor she's ever had. But she hates pickles. Anyway. Enough about that. Hi Jake, how you doing tonight? My second question, Jake. You know a lot about beers. I'm sure a lot of other people do. I got a beer from the Beer of the Month Club from my bosses, and I was curious, have you ever had a Saison? It's a Saison style, and it's Lucid Silo from Lucid Brewery, or Lucid Brewing in Minnetonka, Minnesota. Have you ever had a Saison before? What would you say they taste like? Because I can't really describe it. It almost has a boozy flavor to it, but it's not. It's only 5.5. No, it's definitely not my favorite. My favorite is a good porter. A chocolate porter I've had. My favorite is Rogue Brewing. Their mocha porter is fucking phenomenal. Okay, I can definitely taste the spices. That's why I'm getting an idea of like a Hefeweizen, like a strong spicy Hefeweizen. So I can definitely see that. Unfiltered farm country wheat beer. Almost, yeah, it is almost a little tangy. That's actually a really good explanation back in Colorado. Awesome. Alright, well, it's 8:46, so let's go ahead and do another giveaway. Who are we going to do this time? Let's see. Deschutes Black Butte Porter. If it's a porter, I'll freaking drink it. I love porters. Let's go ahead and do... Where is it? There we are. Let's do a Zulu Vape giveaway. How about that? And Zulu Vape, Ori tonight is doing something pretty special for you guys. You're going to get a viewer's choice. I'm giving 2 of these away, by the way, tonight. You're going to get a viewer's choice. You either get 3, count them 3, 10 milliliter bottles of her juice, or if you like, you can also, you can get an ohm meter, so you can measure your resistance and all your drillable atomizers that you want, or you can get an inline voltmeter, so you can check the charge on your battery. You can check your voltage loss on a mechanical mod, but you get your choice of an ohm meter, a voltmeter, or 3 10 milliliter bottles of juice. So let's go ahead and refresh this. Yes. He's not mad. Oh. Yeah, Jake, she's saying she's incredibly sorry. You don't feel bad. Yeah, she said don't feel bad because she says there are some Adirondack flavors that taste like soap to her. I don't see it as soap, but then again. Alright, so let's go ahead and refresh the room here. And let's grab everybody. Got a lot of people coming out. Thanks, guys. I don't know. Nope. Let's go ahead and clean this up a little bit. Wait. Damn it, I always do that. I changed the way I do my giveaway screen. There we go. Let's do a Zulu Vape giveaway. And let's go back over here. And take myself out of the list. Take chatters out. Everybody else is eligible. And if you're in the room and you can chat, you're eligible to win. So let's go. Let's randomize this. Scorpiorpio. Scorpiorpio, you just won yourself a viewer's choice of an ohm meter, a voltmeter, or 3 10 ml bottles of juice from ZuluVape.com. So congratulations to Scorpiorpio. Sweet, Orpio, sorry, I was swallowing. What I need you to do is please go out to ZuluVape.com, and if you've never done it before, please fill out an account there. And then I need you to please go to the Vape1.tv winners form and fill that out. And you get your choice of either an ohm meter, an inline voltmeter, or 3 10 ml bottles of juice. Alright, sweet. Then when you fill out that form, I just need your email address, your screen name, of course, your email address that you used on ZuluVape, and I need your shipping address, and of course, if you choose the flavors of liquid, I need your flavors that you choose and your milligrams, or your nicotine strength. And if you choose one of the other two, the ohm meter or the voltmeter, please let me know in the comments which you chose. And I will get that over to Ori pronto, and she will get that shipped out to you. So congratulations to Scorpiorpio. Let me go ahead and switch back. And let me write it down. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I don't have one of those. I probably should, but I don't. Actually, I don't even know if I really need one. I don't really care about the voltage drop on my mods. Voltmeter. If I really wanted to know it, I've got my multimeter. You weren't listening? I did. Yeah, if you missed what I said earlier, a voltmeter is a little plastic canister you screw into your mod, and then you screw an atomizer on top. You fire your mod, and it tells you the volts coming out of it. And if you want to check your voltage drop on it, you screw it in your mechanical mod with no atomizer, fire it, it tells you the voltage coming out of the battery. You screw an atomizer on top, and you fire it, and what it goes down to is the amount of voltage drop that's in your mod. So you can measure how much electricity is getting absorbed by your mod. Sometimes you can do things to fix it. You can polish your contacts, or maybe shore it up a little bit, but you can just measure it. But yeah, it might piss you off sometimes. Jake, you want to say score pew pew? Is that what you wanted me to say? I see you stopped by the brewery on your way home. Hmm. 1.5 volt drop, holy shit. And what that means, guys, if you don't know what that means, is a fully charged battery is, for ease of math, about 4 volts. So with any atomizer, the first thing he does, when you fire it, you're not getting 4 volts. He's getting 2.5, which is stupid. I mean, that's nothing. Yeah, it does depend on your battery too, because a lot of batteries do have battery sag. And I don't really know enough to get into that. No, H&P Vapes, the voltmeter does not read your resistance. Excuse me. All it does is read the volts of what's coming through that right there. That's really the only that I know of uses that it has. So if you want to test your resistance, you would use an ohm meter or a multimeter. Those work really well, and usually sometimes they're more accurate too. So I can't decide what I want to vape. I've got my Tayfun here with the Delta and my mint tobacco, and they're both really good. I just keep... I'm not quite there yet. But yeah, Nick, there's a lot, and quite honestly, if you're not going to get into rebuilding, you don't need to know a whole lot. Resistance is always good to know, and especially if you have something like an ego battery. With an ego battery, if you're using something like a pro tank or a cartomizer tank, or even just straight cartomizer, personally, I prefer going to the lower end on the resistance spectrum, like a 1.5 ohm cartomizer or a 1.5 ohm. If you can find them, Pro Tank or EVOD coils. I find they work better. I find the egos, for me, are a little warmer, and I get a little more vapor out of it, a little more satisfying at the lower resistance. If you're using something like an SVD or an MVP or a VAMO or something like that, you probably can go a little higher, and but because you can set what your power is, and it makes it much easier to get a warmer vape out of it, or cooler if you need a little bit cooler as well. And then if you're using mechanical mod, you generally don't want to go above 1.5. At least me. It gets too cool because the battery doesn't stay at 4 volts very long, or 4.1 volts if fully charged. It drops off quick, and then it hovers right around 3.7 for the majority of the battery life, and then it starts to drop off again. 1.5 ohms at 3.7 volts is basically an EVOD battery, or an ego battery, and it's just not real satisfying for me anymore. It's too cold almost. So, but if you're just using an ego battery, there's not a whole lot you need to know. A lot of this is hobbyist side of it, and a lot of us get really into it. Some a lot more than others. I like it, but I'm not like really deep into it. Like, I don't make all like the twisted coils, and I don't do all the funky stuff. I do pretty simple coils. But my wife's friends called me a fanatic the other day. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm a fanatic. But there are more fanatics. There are bigger fanatics than me. Exactly, Juice Boost. Everybody has their own sweet spot. And everybody likes to vape things a different way. Some people don't like rebuilding. Some people don't like pro tanks. Some people don't like tanks at all. Some people just like the drip. And then there's uses. To me, the hardest part about this hobby, or even the hardest part about quitting smoking, is finding the right goddamn flavor. That is the absolute hardest thing to do. And it took us a while to find flavors that I was really satisfied with, something that really wanted me to just never smoke a cigarette again. And it took me a while to find them. It took me a couple months of trying tons of juices, but I finally found them, and I was home free. I mean, I was doing pretty good before then, but I mean, some people have easier times than me. I have a very picky palate, I guess. But yeah, to me, finding the right flavor was the hardest thing to do. Bree656. As far as I'm concerned, if you like tobacco, Gremlin Juice's VMT is good. Adirondack has Stanwix, which is good. But if you want a large selection of tobacco flavors, Indigo Vapor is probably the best you're going to find. There are lots out there, and everybody claims to have the best tobacco. But they are very well known throughout the community as having some of the best tobacco flavors in the business. I used to really like their Oorah is good. It's kind of like a plum graham cracker rich tobacco flavor. The Captain Oorah is that same plum rich tobacco flavor with a graham cracker and a little bit of his banana tobacco mixed in. It's about 50-50. It's called Captain Ron and then Oorah. They came together as Captain Oorah. The Dusk Till Dawn is a cherry tobacco with coffee. Oh, it's so good. But I haven't had Indigo in a while, and I'm not a huge tobacco person, especially the rich ones, because I get tired of them too quickly. So, yes, and there's a shameless plug from Jake over at New Nicotine for his naturally extracted tobacco flavors. Yes, please get me a sample of that honey tobacco. I would like to try it. That sounds excellent. Yeah, Juice Moose. I'm pretty sure Indigo does do their own extractions on their tobaccos. There's another one. Dark Moon Dreams, which is Dark Moon Dreamer Karen's own personal styled flavor over at Betamorph, Betamorph e-liquids. I have not tried it yet, but I've heard it's excellent stuff. It's becoming one of his best sellers, which is awesome. Hey, Yardbird. Alright, well, it is 9 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and do another giveaway. And let's see. Yeah, hold on. 1 second. Yeah, what's up? And apparently there are some Nickwood flavors that are okay. I've never had anything by Nickwood, so I don't know. I can't comment on that, but apparently some people like Nickwood. Probably a lot of people do. One's called Soho, apparently, that some people like. I think my wife's aunt, or no, her uncle likes that one. Oh yeah, I'm doing a giveaway. Let me go ahead and refresh the room. Get a fresh list of chatters here. Oh, I see Cadillac showed up. Hey, how you doing, man? Glad you could make it. Alright. Let me go over here and clear out the list. Add everybody in again. You know what? I'm going to make sure I copied all those because something went weird. Yep, I didn't copy all of them. Copy. There we go. Now I got everybody. Alright. And let's go ahead and roll this for... What are we giving away? I didn't even tell you yet. I keep forgetting to do that. We're going to go ahead and give away some Adirondack juice. This giveaway is going to be for a $20 gift card, good for anything at Adirondack. So $20 at Adirondack. So this is going to be a good one. So let's go over here and hit randomize. But first, take a vape. DC. DC, if you're in the room, please let me know because you just won a $20 gift certificate good for anything at Adirondack Vapor. So congratulations to you, DC. 112 people. Thank you very much, guys, for coming out tonight. Nice. Alright, DC. What I need you to do, please, is head over to Adirondack Vapor. Where is the link? There it is. Head over to Adirondack Vapor and please start an account there. It makes it easier on shipping for them, and they can track it a little better. And then please head over to the VapeOn.tv Winners Forum and fill the form out, please. And don't forget the name of the show is Zen and the Art of Vaporizer Maintenance. And the vendor was Adirondack Vapor. Excuse me, I'm getting choked up. I need your email address that you signed up with over on Adirondack, and as soon as you send me that, I will send that over to Shane over at Adirondack, and he will get you hooked up. So congratulations to DC. Very cool win there. Go ahead and write your name down. There we go. Alright, DC. I got your name down. Yeah, going broke over juices is not difficult to do, Fiery. Yes. Oh, Fiery, I just wanted to, my wife wanted to let you know that you have a big fan of your shows on Sunday mornings. We're almost always up by that time, and we almost always have your show on. And it is definitely an awesome, awesome show. And guys, if you've never seen Fiery's show, it's on at 10 a.m. on Sundays. That's Eastern time. It's pretty early, but hey, grab a cup of coffee, sit down, and hang out with us. But it's a very, very cool show. You're quite welcome. So, are you guys wanting to get anything coming up? Like, what are you saving for, or what are you wanting? What do you want that you just don't have, that you would just love to have? For me, I really kind of like those new the Canna mods that are coming out. It's a clone of the Hana mod. It's a it's a Chinese version of the DNA 30 box mod. They're just now starting to hit people who got the pre-orders, and they come in 5 or 6 different colors, I think, and they're supposed to be really, really nice. Adirondack did have them. I don't know if they're going to get them in stock, but I know they did a pre-order for them. Kurgan Deathshroud, a Nemesis clone with a new dripper. Always a good way to go. The Nemesis clones are great. They hit, as far as I've understood, they hit just as hard as the legit versions. The Copper Nemesis actually isn't really a clone because there is no such thing as a legit Copper Nemesis. Nice, Kurgan. Yeah, it's Chris. Yep. Kurgan, Chris, try angelsigs.com. They may have them a little cheaper if you're looking for cheap ones. I'm not sure if they have a black one, though. See, I saw Yardbird say something. Pipe cleaner. Nice. Yeah, I've used Q-tips before to clean those battery connections. I never thought about a pipe cleaner, but I imagine it would work pretty well. Well, Ginger Snaps, that may not necessarily be true for the in the near future, because I've read that Kanger is actually going to start making, quote, sub-ohm coils. Really, they're going to shoot for 1 ohm coils. With a plus or minus of a 0.2 tolerance, so it could be up to 1.2 or down as far as 0.8. But those would work fantastically on a mechanical mod. So that is something you might want to look at, which would be awesome. But you can use, like Juice Moose just said, you could use them with anything. But they really start to shine, the mechanical mods, to me, they really start to shine when you get below 1.3, 1.2 ohms. That makes a lot of sense, Yardbird. Thank you for that tip. No, with normal coils, it doesn't really make much of a difference. Well, depending on what normal is for you. Normal for me is generally in the 0.8 to 1.1 ohm range. That's my average. I hope, Half-Bearded, that those people are at least testing those coils on a ohm meter or something like that. I don't like it when people aren't being safe and they don't know what resistance coil they're rolling because you don't want it to be too low. And even still, you could have a short and it could completely blow your battery out. So I hope they're being safe. Oh, nice. I did see those airflow control rings, and those take the new ProTank 3 coils, right? The dual coil ones. Is that right? A purple Nemesis mod. That's very cool. Yeah, Bree, I'm the same way. I rebuild all my coils. My wife uses primarily EVODs and her mini ProTanks. I build all the coils and just re-wick it with cotton about once a week or so, just to clean it out and give it a fresh wick. And they work great. With the microcoil even, you don't even have to re-roll the coil. You just pull the cotton out and put new cotton in, put it back in the tank, let it sit for 5 minutes, and you're good to go. I can do probably 8 or 9 ProTank coil re-wickings in about 30 minutes, and that's taking my time. Are there any mechs that have the same finish as that? The only one that I know of personally, half-bearded, is the Atmazu roller in the ice mat. To me, it matches fucking perfectly. But it's an expensive mod. And as far as I know, it's never actually been cloned. So, that's another thing you gotta think about. 1 second, guys. I gotta grab some drink. Yeah, pretty sure half-bearded that they're, well, shit, why don't I just look the damn thing up? They're very, very configurable. And shop mods, the roller. There we go. English. It looks like it's about. It starts at about 110 euros, 111 euros, which is probably going to be around, if my math is even close, about 135 to 145 dollars. So that's going to be kind of expensive, but it's not the most expensive thing I've ever seen. But they ain't cheap. Yeah, same here after it. But if you're curious, this is where you get one of those from, and that's what they look like. So, a Hannah and a shark. Vape and Dave, that shark, would that be the Vapor Shark, the Vapor Shark? More like 180? Okay, yeah. I knew my math was wrong. Vapor Shark unit. Okay, that's what it is. Those are very, very nice mods. I've wanted one for a while, but they are way out of my price range, which is fine. It's just not my thing. Oh, there we go. I did not, Beeps. I was just talking about, Vape and Dave has one. Man, I really like this shoes. This is that vanilla mint tobacco from Gremlin. It's one of his newer flavors. And it's definitely minty. And it's definitely vanilla-y. And the tobacco is there just to give it some life. And it's really good. I'm reaping the shit out of it. I am flying through this bottle. It's a dual coil, about 0.6 ohms. And I am flying through this bottle of juice. And there's... I'll be out soon. Tasty, tasty, tasty stuff. Well, it's been another 15 or so minutes. Let's go ahead and do another giveaway. We're going to do another gift certificate from Gremlin Juice. Or not gift certificate, I keep saying gift certificate. It's really a store credit. You won't get anything in your email. You'll just get credited to your account. So let's go over here, giveaway screen, and put the Gremlin Juice logo up there. And let's go ahead and refresh the room here. We got a lot of people in. I really appreciate you guys coming out and watching me tonight. Oh, go here. Everybody. Clean up the list a little bit. Alright, let's see who wins this $10 gift store credit over at gremlinjuice.com. So, cross your fingers. Heat Seeker. Heat Seeker, you just won $10 over at gremlinjuice.com. Let me know in the room if you are here, and we'll get you hooked up. So congratulations to Heat Seeker. Alright, Heat Seeker, what I need you to do, please, is head over to gremlinjuice.com and please start an account like if you were going to shop there, and if you have never done it before, anyways. And then after you do that, please head over to the vapon.tv winners form, fill that out. Please remember the name of the show is Zen and the Art of Vaporizer Maintenance. The vendor was Gremlin Juice, and all I need is your email address that you used to sign up with over on gremlinjuice.com, and I'll get that sent over to Rich over at Gremlin Juice, and he will credit your account with $10. You won't get an email or any notification that you've got it. You'll just be able to go there, start shopping, and you'll just have $10 off your order. So congratulations to Heat Seeker. A very, very good win there. I love me some Gremlin Juice. I'm telling you, man. You're quite welcome. Go ahead and write down. Alright. Nice, Yardbird. That sounds a lot more complicated than I would want to do, but I'm very glad it worked for you. I've tried the vertical bills in the Pro Tank before, and I didn't really care for it too much. Just wasn't my thing. I usually just use a standard 28 or 30 gauge micro coil, depending on what I feel like. Usually 30 gauge, and just keep that in there and just keep replacing the cotton in it, and it works beautifully. Gremlin, any recommendations? Yes. If you like tobacco and you like vanilla and you like mint, the VMT is excellent. The vanilla custard is excellent, so I've heard from my wife. The strawberry shortcake, awesome. Purple Gremlin, my favorite is the very cherry vanilla. It's awesome, awesome flavor. Kind of like a sweet cherries with just a hint of vanilla, just enough to cut it. Excuse me. Yeah, he does have a lot of good flavors. And also, if you like a chai tea or a caramel spice type flavor, he's got one called Caramel Spice. And it's caramel chai and the spices that go along with that. And it's very good, but it's one of those that it's very different. And for me and my wife, it was something that we would just have to get used to. Ginger Snaps, it is the only cherry flavor I've ever had that does not fucking taste like cough syrup. So it does not taste like cough syrup. The Gremlin Waffles is really good if you like cinnamon. Bakery cinnamon. Gypsy likes it. Yeah. She's got some right now. It is really, really hard to get a good cherry, and I was so pleased that he nailed it, in my opinion. Oh, and he's got really good chocolate, especially if you like, his chocolate overload, to me, tastes like Jell-O chocolate pudding, and it is, to me, it's really, really, really good. Chris says hi. So I know we've got probably some new vapors out there, people who haven't been doing this very long, and I'm sure that even if you've been doing it for a year or 2 years or 5 years, do you have any questions? Anything that maybe somebody else can answer? Maybe I can answer it. Something you've been wondering about, something you just don't understand, something that recommendations, anything. Just if you got a question, shoot, ask. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you guys out, because the goal of all this is not just have, well, it is to have a good time, have a beer, have a vape, and chat with you guys and just hang out, listen to some music. But the big thing is to get you off of cigarettes. It is just to a healthier alternative, and just that's the goal. And I want to help as much as I possibly can. Leslie Anna, go for it. Ask your question. What's up? I do know of people who who have done a dual coil on a K-Fun 3.1 clone. So yes, it is very possible. How do you make the throat hit strength on a K-Fun coil less harsh? Well, one way to do it is make sure that you keep your juice at a lower PG level. So raise your VG a little bit. I find that a 70-30 heavy VG works great in a K-Fun. 50-50 is good. You might also maybe raise your resistance a little bit. That can help too. Why would your mod keep catching fire? Now, that's not good. That's really, really not good. I would stop using it. What was catching fire? Was the battery catching fire, or was the juice on the atomizer? Now, I prefer the tightly packed coils. However, I have made excellent builds that are equally spaced out. So it's really the coils are catching fire. Oh, okay. If your juice is lighting on fire when you're using it, you're drying out. That's when I've had it happen. Is when I'm dry burning it. Sometimes the juice in there, if you let it burn just a little too long, or if there's too little juice in there, sometimes it can actually catch fire. VG and PG both, I believe, do burn, and it will flame up on you. It's not harmful. Just blow it out. And if you're using cotton, change your cotton, because once you torch cotton, you're done. You got to change it. But don't ever dry fire cotton. Your ohms could be too low if it's heating up too fast. But with cotton, it should almost be... You should almost over drip. Not too bad, but definitely have some... I always have a little bit in reserve on the bottom of my dripper. So, I don't know. But, you've never seen juice light up? Well, I'm not going to do it because I've got cotton in here, but on Eco Wool, it's pretty easy. Just make an Eco Wool coil or silica and add some juice to it and just start firing. And when that dries up and heats up enough, it will catch. It will light up half-bearded. Absolutely it will. Well, Leslie Anna, now you're rolling your own coils, that's correct? The easiest way to raise the level, raise your resistance level, another couple of wraps. That's the easiest way. Or you can make the internal diameter of your coil a little larger. In other words, roll on something a little bigger. Make it a little thicker. I could use a tea. Thank you. I saw Fiery had a question. Yeah, some people, Fiery, I completely agree with Vape B. More VG. Absolutely. I don't like PG heavy juices at all. Even 50/50 lately has gotten more harsh to me. I prefer 70/30 VG/PG, so it's a lot smoother. I also am only vaping a 6 milligrams, so that helps with the throat hit as well. But the coughing, if she's sensitive to PG, definitely raise her VG. There are several vendors out there who do actually do 100%, truly 100% VG liquids. The one I can think off the top of my head is Velvet Cloud Vapor. They make 100% VG juices. Also, Esteem Studios does 100% VG juices as well. Yardbird, I do not. I do not. Yeah. Yeah, Velvet Cloud Vapor is they've been around for a while, and they know what they're doing. Yeah, absolutely. If you don't have a way to read your resistance locally on it, you want to get something, because you don't want to put a coil on your mechanical mod that's potentially shorted, because that will create too much electricity will flow out of the battery too quickly, and you can actually cause the battery to vent or possibly even explode, and that's not a good thing. Lithium, safe chemistry lithium batteries, which is mostly what we use, won't necessarily explode, but they will vent, which causes, it's an outgassing. That's why a lot of mechanical mods, if they're good, have venting, like holes in the bottom or on the side or on top that let those gases out, so that your mod won't come flying apart because of the pressure buildup. Yardbird, the longer answer to that is no, I don't. However, I have done a little bit. I have some 6 milligram 50/50 base here, and I did win a couple of flavors off of Jake from New Nicotine on Jedi Show on Monday, so I have done a little bit of mixing, but not much. It's just not a thing I do. I'm so picky with juices, I'd never be able to make something that was satisfying. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I know a lot of people who love DIY juices, DIY their own juice. I'm just not one. I like what I like, and I know that I'd be just trying to recreate what's already there, and I don't like recreating the wheel. So, can I post a link to Tool? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean to Tool? Oh, can you post a link? Sorry, Tool is a band, yeah. Can you post a link to Tool? Yeah, you can post a link. Go for it. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Steve. Look at that. Yep, I've used, I knew it looked familiar. I've used this before. You can also try vapecalc.com. Is also excellent for figuring out resistance and amp draw especially. Love me some Trivium. Yes, Tool band, yes. I love me some Tool too. They're one of my absolute all-time favorite bands. Had the opportunity to see them 3 times live, and every single time was just fucking amazing. One of the best live bands I've ever seen. If not the best live band I've ever seen. Yep, Discordia, I'm right there with you. I am a metalhead. I will do that, Beebs. Absolutely. I have never seen Trivium, even though they're from Florida. I've never gotten the chance to see them. I wish they would come up here to Tallahassee, but no one ever fucking comes to Tallahassee anymore. But I would love to see Trivium live. I haven't seen a lot of shows in the last 10 years. Just kind of stopped going one, because Tallahassee gets shit for concerts, and I don't want to drive 4 or more hours to get somewhere to go see a concert. It turns it into a weekend, and I just don't have that kind of time or the money. So, but you've worked Tool shows. That's gonna be interesting. I think probably the best one I saw was the Sunrise Amphitheater, Sunrise Auditorium, something like that. It was an indoor show back in '96, right after Inema came out. Psychotica opened up for them. I don't remember, they weren't that good, but Tool was fucking awesome, so good. This is not metal, of course, but it's still an amazing song. I didn't really know who Muse was until I started playing Guitar Hero, and then this song was on Guitar Hero 3, and I tried my goddamnedest to beat this, and I could never do it at expert level. And there's this part right near the middle that it's got a really awesome just riff that it just repeats over and over again, but it's got a weird timing. I just could never get it right. Cheap vodka is a great solvent for cleaning stuff out. We've used cheap vodka, we've used pure grain alcohol or Everclear. Works well. Pretty much any clear liquor that you can buy, the cheapest shit you can buy. I don't recommend drinking it because it's cheap as shit and it won't taste very good, but it'll work great. It's been a long time, Half-Bearded. I haven't played Guitar Hero in a while. I preferred Rock Band 2 was my favorite of them. I couldn't play a lot of things on Expert. I could play most everything on Hard. I could play a few things on Expert if they were slower. I never made it through very much of Through the Fire and the Flames by Dragon Force, if that's what you're asking. Suzanne, I've personally never heard that, and I've never had the problem with that, but if you've heard it, definitely want to follow that. But I've never had a problem with Everclear or vodka cracking tanks. Thank you, honey. That's fine. Thank you. Ah, got some tea. Help my throat a little bit. Yeah, I think I only beat this song like a full clear on Hard. I could never do it on Expert at all. Yes, Raining Blood is incredibly hard. And but the most fun, besides this one, was Master Exploder by Tenacious D. That was a fucking awesome. I love the song, and it's so much fun to play. The hardest part about, to me, the hardest part about Raining Blood was always the solo, because Jeff Hanneman's solos are not something, they're not melodic at all. They're his own style, and that's great. I love their solos, but it's just so weird, and there's no melody to them, and it's hard to, if you don't know it really well, it's hard to follow along with it. Yeah, Half-Bearded. I've watched many a video on YouTube of people playing Rock Band and Guitar Hero. My issue wasn't necessarily the fingering part; it was the getting the up and down motion of the strike plate. I could never get it going up and down to the right rhythm. So because I play guitar, I actually made the way I hold a pick and just strum it like that. So I could downstroke pretty quick, but I can't do up and down very well. And we just missed the part of the song that I was talking about. It was the part just before this. This is the fun part. If you ever get a chance, guys, go out to YouTube and look up a live concert of this song. because apparently Muse puts on a fucking hell of a show, and I'd love to see them live. I don't like them all that much, but I'd like to see them live because of the show they put on. Because it sounds like it looked like it would be really entertaining. Not for people who have epilepsy though, because they use a lot of laser lights and flashing and stuff like that. But it looks like it would be a lot of fun. Well, it's holy shit! It's 9:30. Damn, I've been just talking and talking and talking. We got 3 more giveaways to do tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and do another one. Let's give away the other Zulu Vape giveaway. How about that? Alright. And Zulu's logo up. Alright, so this giveaway is for, once again, it's your choice of either three 10ml bottles of juice or an inline voltmeter, which could screw into your mods, measure the voltage coming out of your batteries and under load, or an ohm reader for building your atomizers on and measuring the resistance and everything. Excuse me. So you get your choice of one of those 3. So, let's go here and refresh the room. Dun, dun, dun. Everybody's in the room, or in the list. And take myself out. Chatters out, and let's go ahead and see who wins this viewer's choice from ZuluVape.com. So let's randomize this list and see who wins. Indiana Gal, please let me know in the room if you are here and if you would like that giveaway from ZuluVape. Congratulations to Indiana Gal. Doing good with the names tonight. I'm pronouncing them properly. Thank you, sweetie. Cool. Alright, Indiana, what I need you to do, please, is head out to ZuluVape.com and please fill out an account. And if you're going to pick the juice, please pick out the flavors of juice you would like. You get 3 of them. And then please go out to the VapeOn.tv winners form and fill that out. Name of the show is Zen and the Art of Vaporizer Maintenance. The vendor is Zulu Vape, of course. And I will need your email address, the same one you used over at ZuluVape.com. I'll need your shipping address information, and I will also need, if you picked juices as your win, I will need your 3 flavors that you picked and your Nick strength. But if you picked either the ohm reader or the voltmeter, please say that in the comment section of the form. And please, guys, take your time filling these forms out. Get them right, because the more right you get them, the more likely you are to get your stuff on time. So, congratulations to Indiana Gal. Very cool win there. That's a hell of a giveaway from Ori over at ZuluVape. And we go ahead and write you down. We still got 2 more giveaways to do. We still got 40 minutes. So, Eclipsion. 20 minutes. Indiana Gal, you get your, it's from ZuluVape.com. You get your choice of either 3 10ml bottles of juice, or 3 10ml bottles of juice, or an inline voltmeter, or an ohm reader, a resistance reader for like rebuildable rebuildable atomizers and things like that. It's your choice of one of those 3 things. So juice, voltmeter, or ohm reader. If you pick a juice, or if you pick juices, please do put the flavors that you would like to have in the form when you fill that out. Hey, Vapor Stash. How you doing? Which ohm meter? I don't know. Off the top of my head. She didn't mention that to me. And I don't see her in the room. But let me go look out there real quick. I believe it's the universal ohm meter. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the one it is. I believe it's the universal ohm meter. Subversion Steams. There you go, Indiana. Go ahead and fill that out and put in the comment section that you would like the voltmeter. I'll get that sent over to Ori, and you'll get your stuff pretty soon. So congratulations. Itchy. Well, I was just informed that I'm reading my clock wrong, and I don't have as much time as I thought I did. I got 20 minutes left, and I still got 2 more giveaways to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one from Gremlin Juice. It's our last one from Gremlin Juice. It's for another $10 store credit, good at gremlinjuice.com. Excuse me. Yep, I am Killer Greg. Wait, I don't have that up there. My name's not on there. Oh, it used to be. Oh well. Yes, I'm Killer Greg, Vapor Stash. Yes, you are on the giveaway list. If you can chat, you are eligible. You are absolutely eligible. Alright, let me go ahead and refresh the room here. Grab a fresh list of chatters. And all the way down. And once again, this is for a $10 gift or a store credit over at gremlinjuice.com. Take out chatters, and let's randomize this list. Discordia. Now, you piffed Gremlin Juice earlier, and you did say you won last week, so I'm going to go ahead and re-roll. So let's go ahead and go down here. 104 people. Rock on, guys. So let's roll this again. DC, you already won one tonight. So I'm going to re-roll it again. Purple Easy. Purple Easy, you just won yourself 10 bucks over at gremlinjuice.com. Please let me know if you're in the room. And if you'd like that $10 store credit, and we will get you hooked up. So congratulations to Purple Easy. Love me some Pantera, man. Good shit. Purple Easy. Thank you, Scorpiorpio. Or for Jake. Scorpio Pew. I do love me some Phil Anselmo, but his voice has gotten wrecked over the years. So Purple Easy, you got another 30 seconds. It is pretty shot. You know what else is shot? Purple Easy's chance at winning. So I'm going to go ahead and re-roll. Yeah, really, I wonder why. He's done a pretty damn fine job at wrecking it himself, but his old stuff is just so good. Oh, I guess. Whatever. Pantera's not together, and oh well, what are you gonna do? Alright, and of course Dimebag was viciously killed several years ago, and that was unfortunate. Alright, let's go ahead and roll for this $10 over at Gremlin Juice. Mikey Clouds, you just won $10 over at Gremlin Juice. Let me know if you're in the room, and we'll get you hooked up. Yes, the K100 is an excellent choice. It is a great mod. It's telescoping. It fits damn near everything I've ever put on it, and it works fantastically. It hits like a freaking truck. I really, really like my K100. It's an excellent choice, and they're inexpensive, but they work really, really well. You're gonna piff. Alrighty. I will re-roll. Let's roll it again. Cerebus, you just won yourself $10 over at gremlinjuice.com, so please let me know if you'd like it, and I'll get that. We'll get your information. Okay. Hey, Vaping Trav. Seattle Vapor. Yeah, please, if you're going to buy K100, buy good batteries. Buy the Sony VTC5 batteries. Buy some some decent Panasonic batteries. Yes, please. All right, Cerebus. Please, what I need you to do is head over to gremlinjuice.com and please fill out an account. And whatever email address you use to start that account, I will need you to please put it in here when you go to that website and fill out the form. I don't need you to pick out a flavor. I don't need your shipping address or anything like that. I just need your screen name and I need your email address. And make sure that you put Gremlin Juice, and the name of the show is Zen and the Art of Vaporizer Maintenance. And I will get that sent over to Rich, and he will credit your account with $10. You won't get an email notification or anything like that. It will just be in your account, and you'll be able to shop like normal. And you'll just have $10 just sitting there. So congratulations to you, man, or lady, I should say. Let's go back over here. Man, not a lot of people know of this band. I actually found out about them through a local record store back when I was probably 15, 16 maybe. And that was the mid-90s. I'm 34. And the music store owner knew what kind of music I liked and was like, you ever heard this band? And it was Strife. And they are straight up New York, straight edge hardcore. And I don't normally like that kind, especially now. It's a little too much for me now, but I still really have a soft spot in my heart for these guys. They're an excellent band. It is the nostalgia, man. I mean, I still like the albums. I've still got 2 of their albums, and I still listen to them on now and then. Thanks to Google Music, it makes it very easy to do that. But it's good stuff, especially if you like New York hardcore. Bands like Madball or they're not New York, I don't believe, but Snapcase, Integrity. Oh gosh, those old Victory Records bands, man. I used to love getting the Victory Records samplers for like $2 at the record store. Ginger snaps, that almost sounds like your 510 connection is loose. Like you're screwing it in, but when it hits a certain tension or torque, it just spins. Does it fire? But the thing is, she's saying it's staying in. Which, if it was stripped, you would think it would stay in. That's interesting, Ginger Steps. I don't know. I was raised on oldies and soft rock. And Barbra Streisand, and yes, and barbershop. Jesus. When, back in like 92 or 90, I think it was like 92, 93, 93, my mom bought me a CD player for Christmas, or for my birthday. And she bought me a bunch of CDs to go with it, because I didn't have any. And my mother, in her infinite wisdom, decided that it would be best to get me the Beach Boys collection, which, okay, I don't mind the Beach Boys at all. I grew up on oldies. I like that kind of stuff. Classic Queen, always a good pick. What else did she get me? Fucking Air Supply. She bought me the goddamn Air Supply CD and made me play it because she liked it. That's not fair. Oh well. My next purchase was Nevermind by Nirvana, I think. She did buy me the CD player, and I did not bitch, I did not complain, I just didn't listen to it. I did say that, $3. He's like, did you say fucking Air Supply? Yes, I did. Yes, she would not, now, as part of your name, she did not let me get Appetite for Destruction. Which was slightly, that was, eh. I really wish I could have gotten the album, but I got it eventually. My sister was more into hair metal. My sister's 7 years older than I am, and she liked like Def Leppard and Mr. Mister and Guns N' Roses and Aerosmith. No, they're not metal. They're, well, new wave stuff. Airheads is a great movie, man. Brendan Fraser, Adam Sandler, Steve Buscemi, good stuff. Wait a second. Somebody solved her problem. Hold on. Oh. I guess I missed it. Somebody solved this lady who's... Or, lady, I don't know. This viewer who was having a problem, she would screw her atomizer in it and it would just spin. It would fire, but she couldn't get it to just not... or just sit tight. It would just spin and spin and spin. But it worked, and she's asking why, and I don't know. I've never seen that before. I don't know. I missed it. Chocolate and Fruity Pebbles Rice Krispies tonight. Yes or no? That sounds like a really interesting combination, Beebs. I don't know. Oh, there you go. They told her she can change the head on the K100. I didn't know that. I was unaware that you could do that. Or some of them. Chris was like, are you high, Beebs? Yeah, that is definitely some stoner food there. She says no, she's not. Well, it's 9:54, and I still got one more thing to give away. And I bet you guys know what it is, because I haven't done it yet. Oh, wait, I didn't write that on last person. So let me do that first. Alright, now, let's head back over to the giveaway screen. I didn't. Hey. Hey Chris, if you and Trent are looking for something to do tomorrow, you can always come over here and I can get Trent to mow my lawn for me again. Or if you really want to paint, you can do that too. If you're looking for something to do. From Tara. I didn't ask you that. Tara's asking you that. No. She's not really even asking. She's just, you know, putting it out there. She was teasing. Alright, and I got a special logo for these guys tonight. This is Giant Vapes, by the way. She said, lol, I might do that. Alright, well, if you want to, Chris, just give me, you know how to get a hold of us. Alright, well, this is going to be your Giant Vapes, and I've got a special logo for them tonight. Because, you know, it is Memorial Day, so America, fuck yeah. So, we got a America Giant Vapes logo tonight. So, that's an awesome, awesome logo. And like I mentioned earlier, Giant Vapes tonight through Monday is doing some special stuff that all your purchases at Giant Vapes do get double reward points, and all new customers that you refer, you get double referral points. So that's very, very cool. Alright, so let me go ahead and refresh the room here. And what we're going to be giving away right now for Giant Vapes is a $25 gift certificate to use on anything you want over at Giant Vapes. So, let's go ahead and refresh the room. That is an I'll fuck you up eagle. If someone said that's an I'll fuck you up eagle. Eagle's coming at you. Yeah, eagle. Alright, so let's go ahead and roll this in a second, because I need a drink first. Vapor Stash, I think I saw that Vaping Twisted 420 actually took and sanded down the black coating on the threads, and it made it so much better. Alright, here we go. Randomized for this $25 gift certificate from GiantVapes.com. Rich 1970. Let me double check your name so you make sure that you are truly eligible, and you are. You have not won. So please, Rich 1970, you just won yourself $25 over at Giant Vapes. So congratulations. Let me know if you're in the room, and we'll get your information and we'll get you hooked up. Cool. Awesome, Rich. What I need you to do, please, is head over right there and fill out the go right there and fill it out. I need your screen name, and I need your email address. You don't have to pick out a flavor or anything like that. Just send the form in with your email address, your screen name, and I'll get that sent over to Mike the Hill Giant over at Giant Vapes, and he will get you hooked up with $25 to spend over there. So congratulations to Rich 1970. That is a very, very awesome win. Love me some Mike the Hill Giant. And if you don't know, his show is at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, right here on Vape on TV. He does reviews of high-end mods, does some high-end mod news, has some great giveaways, great music, and just all-around awesomeness. If nothing else, come for the beard. He's got a hell of a beard. One that mine can only wish to be. Which is fine, because I don't know that I want a beard that big. I actually just, if you didn't notice, I cut mine, or my wife actually did a really good job of trimming it down to a more manageable size. But, well, congratulations to all of our winners tonight. We have some good stuff to give away. I really do appreciate everybody coming out. We had My last giveaway was 102 people, so thank you for coming out and thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. I'm here every Friday night at 8 o'clock. And coming up soon, I will have someone after me. Maybe next week, possibly. Cupid 27 will be coming up after me, starting at 10 o'clock, possibly next week. But of course, we have shows every night of the week. On Sunday night, or Sunday morning, I should say, is our first show of the week, is Fiery Wife at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. At Sunday night at 8 o'clock Eastern. All our times are Eastern, basically. But 8 o'clock is Dark Moon Dreamer. Monday night is our show with the Jedi and Jake from Nude Nicotine. See you later, Fish Cheese. Thanks for coming by. Tuesday night is Dark Wind. Come hang out with Mike. Also at 8 o'clock. On Wednesday night, we have 8 o'clock. We have the Hill Giant. And then at 9:30, we have Hoofhearted with Clearing the Room, doing some DIY type stuff. Thursday night, we just got a new show started yesterday with Vape Chickie SC, also at 8 o'clock. And she's very, very awesome. For her first time, she did amazing. It was an excellent show. I hope you get to catch it next week. And of course, Friday nights, come back, see me. And then coming up soon, you'll be able to see Cupid too, right after me. And then Saturday night, at 9 p.m., we have Samazon. And then 2 hours later, at 11 o'clock p.m., we have Wicked Deuce with his show. And that rounds out our week. And like I said, we have shows every night of the week. Please come back all the time. We do run radio sometimes during the day. I like to do it on the weekends. Just come by and see if anybody's here and come chat. I didn't forget Saturday Wicked Deuce. I just missed you. I just mentioned you, man. Jeez. I should see you're not paying attention. And Wicked Deuce does have a special guest tomorrow night. So come by and make sure you see his show and come see who he's got coming out for you. Well, it's 10 o'clock, and I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. So thank you guys again for coming by, hanging out with us. Got some good stuff to give away, and I hope you come back next week. So, until next week, Alright guys, have a good night.